Thanks for linking into the Bigfoot Evidence Breaking News Network. I'm Reverend Jeff, host of the Squatchers On podcast and Bigfoot commentator. Joining me is Shawn Evidence, editor-in-chief of the BigfootEvidence.blogspot.com. And as we speak, we have Tim Fasano, skunk ape expert, on the phone. Hello, gentlemen.
Hey, Jeff.
How you doing, Reverend?
I'm doing very well. Thank you for asking. Now, today we're still talking about the skunk ape video that was released of the area down in Florida by MoPower08. Tell us what's going on down there, Tim.
Well, first of all, I'm very excited about this video. It could validate the work that's being done in Florida by various researchers and skeptics that do not believe that there may actually be a skunk ape. I was late to the party here. I only saw the video maybe about 3 or 4 hours ago. And I looked at it, and there were a couple of things about the video that I raised an eyebrow. When someone is not completely forthcoming about what the situation is or the scenario, I begin to wonder if he's hiding something. For example, this is a 5-minute interview, so I got to go quick. The video was shot at Myakka River State Park, which is in Sarasota County. Now, I lived in Sarasota County for 10 years, the entire decade of the 80s. And my buddies and I, we used to go backpacking at the primitive campsites often in that park. I was 30 years younger, and I could handle it.
Right.
It is the largest state park in Florida. It is the largest wildlife preserve in the state of Florida. It's wild and natural, and if you go into the park, you will see wildlife.
Right. Now is it every bit as big as like the Ocala National Forest, or is it smaller than that?
Maybe not quite as big as that, but Ocala is a national forest.
Right, you're talking about state park. Right, gotcha.
You're talking about state park, right. Now, what he didn't really make clear, and it could be an oversight, the question was the people on the side of the road. It created the impression that normal travelers were driving by and somebody saw a skunk ape and everybody bailed out of their cars and grabbed whatever they grabbed to try to shoot it. Now, the reality is that most people don't go around with digital SLRs with telephoto lenses or high-powered binoculars. But the people who do are tourists. Now, March is the peak of tourist season, and Myakka is just flooded every day with thousands. I mean, literally thousands of tourists. These people bring their camera gear. They've come from Michigan and Maine and wherever, and they're excited. They're pumped. And if somebody sees a jackrabbit on the side of the road, they'll bail out of their cars and start photographing.
Right.
Now, that is the phenomena that was going on.
Well,
we created...
That was what the question was going to be, was where are the witness names? Wouldn't you have taken the names of the people that were there that you videotaped that said that we're also shooting the skunk ape? You know, that would be, you know, where's the information from those people that would be involved with a background of anything?
Well, this is true. Go ahead, Shawn.
These aren't researchers. These are just tourists, like you're saying. I mean, they're not going to think, I'm going to take down names, right? I mean, they're not even thinking about casting anything. They don't have materials. They're just out there with...
Right, but he did not make that clear. And again, it could have been an oversight, but he did not make that clear that he was in a state park and that he was surrounded by tourists. People on YouTube watch from all over the world. It really created the illusion that this was a happenstance occurrence on the side of a public road and that these people had seen a skunk ape and everybody had grabbed cameras. And that's not... That is a misrepresentation of what was really going on. When you get near water and people see the alligators, everybody wants to photograph the alligators and they have their video cameras and so forth. Because it's a short interview, I did a segment of Myakka Skunk Ape videos 4 years ago when I was down in Myakka. It was Skunk Ape 1, 2, and 3. You can find them on YouTube.
I'll see about putting a link in for you.
Yeah, I took down Myakka Skunk Ape Myakka Skunk Ape number 3. I took it down because I was early in my career, and I at that time used to play a little fast and loose with things. I was photographing wild boar, which are very dark and they're very big. And I noticed that when they turned their backside to you and using a blurry camera, when I downloaded it on my computer, it created the illusion of a vertical upright animal, which had fluidity and movement. And I said, this is awesome. This is awesome. People are going to look at this and they're going to think it's a skunk ape. This is great. This is just like this guy using the handheld camera phone that he had. And I put up number 3, and I looked at it, and I got awesome comments. People were going, you need to call CNN. You need to call the newspapers. Well, I woke up in the morning, and I said, this is just wrong, man. This is just absolutely wrong. So I took number 3 down. I don't even have a copy of it anymore. So remembering what happened 4 years ago, I can pretty much state, and I could be wrong, I believe he was not photographing deer. He was photographing wild boar. And that's why he edited his video. He chopped it up a lot, man. There was no need to be editing anything if you had the real deal.
Well,
right.
Tim,
that's very true.
Hold on, though. Tim, somebody on the video was saying it looked like orangutan. Now, where are they getting that from?
Well, he coached the people, because early in the video he goes, wow, it's pretty large, isn't it? It's pretty big. And somebody goes, yeah, that is big. It almost looks like a human. And then he cuts the video. There's no need to be cutting the video if you're staring at Sasquatch, but you do cut the video if somebody makes a comment that identifies precisely what the animal is.
Right.
So
There's only 2 frames in the entire video that are even worth looking at that show any type of physical, biological animal in that field to begin with.
Yeah.
So where's the footage of the actual skunk ape?
I got to admit, at the end of the video, when the thing runs off, it's just, as Phil Poling said, his assessment was it's just blurry.
That's
However, I just don't know if that's the normal gait of a wild boar. It could be of a deer. It's inconclusive at best.
Yeah.
He may have gotten something. There is a researcher what is his name? Stacey Brown?
Yeah, Stacey Brown's on his way down there to investigate it now.
The best thing that Stacey Brown could do is ask to see the entire unedited video. And that's all I would want to see. I need to see the entire unedited video.
That's absolutely good advice there, Tim. That's actually our time. Shawn, do you have anything last you want to ask Tim?
Yeah, well, one more thing. Why would anybody want to? Let's say it is a wild boar, and you got a lady with the I can't even say it. The long range camera lens.
Telephoto lens.
Okay. Why are they so interested in the boar if it is a boar?
Because they've never seen one before. They're from Montana.
They've never seen one before. Thank you. That's it.
Okay.
If we went to Africa Safari, the first thing we saw move, we would grab our cameras and start shooting.
Exactly. People are taking pictures of common kangaroo in Australia. They're like dogs there.
Absolutely. You hit it right on the head.
So Tim seems to think that it was a misleading video. We seem to think, we're still not sure. We'd like to see some more evidence.
And I will be there tomorrow. I will be there. As Steve Cole says, do boots on the ground investigation. I do think this is worthy of doing that. I will be there most of the day tomorrow. And I will shoot video. I will post everything I do. And if I see the wild boar, I'll try to get an angle that makes it look like he did. And I'm going to be fair about this. I will go there. I will investigate.
Well, that's fantastic to hear, Tim. Thank you very much for joining us. For Shawn Evidence of BigfootEvidence.blogspot.com, I'm Reverend Jeff, and may the Squatch be with you.
Team Taser approved.